I know companions get a lot of hate, but I actually love the mechanic. I myself have two commander decks that use Lurrus as a companion because I love it so much. It's probably my favorite deck building restrictions to invoke on myself. I also enjoy the companion mechanic. On my turn, I'll cast my companion, Lurrus of the Dream Den. Lurrus has lifelink, and once during my turn, I may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from my graveyard. This, combined with Helm of Awakening, making my spells cost 1 generic mana less to cast, I'll cast Stonecoil Serpent from my graveyard for X equals 3. Unfortunately, you are unable to cast Stonecoil Serpent for X equals 3. Sure I can. With the cost reduction in the mana cost is still 2 or less, and Lurrus is allowed to cast permanent spells with mana value 2 or less. When looking to determine if you can cast a spell using Lurrus' ability, you need to understand three things: mana cost, total mana value, and total cost. Mana cost is the mana written in the upper right corner of the card. Total mana value is that total amount of mana, so if a card is 1 blue mana and 2 generic, it has a total mana value of 3. Then total cost is what you actually pay. For Stonecoil Serpent, X is not determined by what you pay is determined by X. Okay, so how does this play out with a total cost reducer? To cast the spell, we have 4 steps. We will begin with the mana cost or alternative cost, add any additional costs or cost increasing effects, minus any cost decreasing effects like Helm of Awakening, and then Trinisphere. I think I get this. Start with X, which is 0. Lurrus needs a total mana value at this point of casting the spell to be 0, 1, or 2, since cost reducers come later. So I'll declare X equals 2, then I'll apply cost reducers from Helm, and that means I'd only pay 1 mana to cast the Serpent. That's right, just understanding the steps for casting a spell will help answer a lot of questions that come up when we have stacks pieces, and determining the new cost if you are wondering if Lurrus can cast that permanent card. So I hope that helps clear things up.